Hey guys, what's up? Mr. Redneck Russian here. So today I just wanted to talk to you guys about some primary things that you should have in your zombie apocalypse survival kit. Now, I've pulled some essentials out of my kit. I'm not going to go through my entire kit and show you guys everything because that's a lot of packing back in there. But I've went through and thought about some essentials, that you really need to have, and make sure that you have, even if you don't have like all the fancy special equipment, because I surely don't. I've just got some gear that will keep you alive, the gear that you need to survive. So what you always think about first: food, water, shelter, protection. Okay, so what comes first? You need food and water. That is what you must have first. You can survive without shelter. So first of all, you need to have food and water. So you guys can try to get your hands on one of these right here. Hang on, let me bring it down, guys. I've got this one hooked up. I actually have two of these. The official name for these are Camelbacks. Mine is military issued. I've got two military issues. I've got this one right here, which, as you can see, has this nice little mouthpiece cover there to keep dirt and stuff out of your mouthpiece. You need to have at least a few of these guys, at least one. You don't gotta have a few, but at least one. And then I've got this other one. Like I said, minor military issues. See, minor military issued ones. I know everybody can't get them, but these are the best ones to get if you can. And they can carry a lot of water. That way you have your essential as water. And then you need food. You also need, your second essential, food. So what I've got here, what I keep in my military bug out bag, or my bug out bag for survival: MREs. Here I've got a box of 12. I have a few more. This is a box of 12 of them. I've got a few more back there behind my flag on the shelf. But MREs can stay good for years and years on end. They come with stuff to cook them and everything. That way you don't need fire. All you need is water. So if you've got your Camelback or whatever you're using to carry water, your water bottle, your canteen, whatever it may be, you're set. Because that's all you need is water. So there are the two essentials: food, water. Now let's move on to the next essential: food, water, protection. You need to have protection. I've always thought in a zombie apocalypse you want to be excuse me, guys. You want to be as quiet as possible because you don't want other survivors hearing you, because, they could come over there and take your gear, guys. And this is just, nobody knows if a zombie apocalypse will happen or what it will be like when it happens. This is just the stereotypical what everybody imagines when a zombie apocalypse happens, almost like The Walking Dead. So you want to be silent. So you need a good primary knife. I recommend a good survival knife. This, as you all know, is a K-bar. This has been used by the military and survivalists for centuries now. They're good knives. They hold their own. They last. They can be used for survival or for combat. Essentially, in combat, you'd want to hold this knife like this. Whereas if you're cutting down a tree, because these things will cut down trees, guys. I have done it before with these things. It can take a while, but if you've got a sharp one, you've got the energy, these things will go through a, not a very big tree, maybe a tree is thick around as my arm or just a bit thicker. But you got to have something like that. And then when it comes to trees, you might want to have some kind of machete. Right here I've got a Gerber Bear Grylls inspired survival machete. What's good about this one is it comes with this sheath right here that straps to your side. But what's even better about getting a Bear Grylls one is they've got these little things here. Excuse me, guys. Little pouches on the back, and I hate trying to get these things out. But on little pouches in the back of most of these sheaths, they come with this: the Bear Grylls. Sorry, guys, the light is terrible in here. See, the Bear Grylls Survival Guide. Now, it's a little bitty pocket guide, but it tells you all your essentials for survival. It tells you how to start a fire in many different ways. By collecting stuff. It tells you how to tell the time. All that good stuff that you're going to need to know. Rescue signals are in here and also included on the back of your sheath. That is to communicate with a helicopter or some kind of flying plane or anything of that matter. So, and if you can't get your hands on some kind of machete, You can usually get your hands on some kind of hatchet. Right here, I've got the M48 Apocalypse. This is specially designed for apocalypse survival. You see, here's your survival end, there's your combat end, survival, combat. So this is just a blade, a sharp blade. This is a point, kind of like what you use for climbing mountains, but it's also good for piercing skulls or bodies, which that is too, but that's better for combat, that's better for survival. So, you know, just one of those is protection. Then, of course, against other survivors, you're always going to need weapons. So, we reach down here, and we've got, I always like to go with a good old 12 gauge, because it's a good gun, it's always reliable. It can go short distances or long distances, because you've got birdshot, buckshot, slugs, and then, also, if you want to have one for long range and short range, I've got a 410 shotgun here that can also shoot 12mm rifle shells, which is a military grade bullet. So there's my long distance weapon, which can also be used for close range combat. So there's the essentials. Then also you want to think about medical supplies. So here I've got my med kit. It's kind of wore out. There's some things missing, but I refill my kit. Always in as quickly as possible. And you're always going to want to have ammunition. Here's a bag with some ammo in it. This is something that straps onto my gun, and as you can see, there's already some shells in there. Then I've got some boxed up ammo here, because you always want to have ammo. Plenty of ammo. So those are pretty much the basics, guys. Food, water. Oh, and you always want to have some kind of good pocket knife. This is always my choice, because it is a spring assist, as you can see. There's a little thing that pokes out of the back of the knife there. You do, hang on guys, got to get a good grip on it. You do this right here, bam, pops open. And then you've got your brass knuckles as well. So if you were to get into a fight, you know, boom. And you've also got a window cracker or a skull basher, you know, and you can hold this knife like this as well. Because like I said, in combat, the military is taught to hold their knives like this. So essentially, you know, you could still punch, you could still use, you know, your skull cracker to bash windows, and you could still stab, you know. But it's pretty cool. This is actually a knife by Mil-Spec. Don't know if you guys ever heard of them or not. They make pretty good knives. This is actually one of the new spring assist knives, like the newer models. One of the only ones that I've bought that didn't break. I don't know if you guys remember a while back I showed you guys one that it broke. The spring on it broke. I think it was made by Eagle or something of that matter. It's on my channel, guys. Go check it out. But I think we've covered the essentials now, guys. You know, food, water, survival, we did not cover one, actually, guys. One of the main essentials, which is shelter. So what I've got here is I've got a ginormous. The reason I bought it so big, what it is it's a poncho. It's a leather military poncho that was never used, and I bought it. Don't remember exactly where it came from. But it zips up, buttons up, it's camouflaged. I don't remember exactly which country these come from. But ponchos can always make good shelter. This one's big, it's very durable. Then I've got some string and stakes in my bag to put it on a tree if I had to. So I'm pretty sure we have now covered the essentials, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, favorite, and I will see you guys later.